Welcome back to Limbus Company. Last time we did I did a fight twice. Only one of them we got in recording. Oh, my apologies. I'm not quite used to this weapon form yet, so I may have made you suffer needlessly. Malfunction. That's not my doing. You didn't have any response prepared for a trap like that. You should have taken better care of your weapons when you had time. Weapons that fail when they actually matter, or no weapons at all. No need to overthink it. Fortune happens to land on my side. That's all there is to it. Let's see. I suppose that's left. I suppose all that's left is to wait. Cool. Brief cutscene. Pity. It's a thread. You actually wrapped your finger around the sword that pierced through the nurse father. The blade that unhoused into a single thread into the hand. Children can sense it by instinct. Who loves them, who despises them, who means them harm, who gives them care. The nurse fathers raised me. To ever pour rice into a bowl of vodka, each in their own distinct way. Darling, which story shall I read to you today? Each unchanging and uncompromising. Hey buddy, just say the word and if you got your eye on something, the whole damn shelf for you. Each with different measure of affection. Please take this lesson to heart. Upon the rock of knowledge our beauty and strengths built. Your study and athletics begin now. Chidi, who you've done may one day create a gallery of your own. Each with their own portion of care. Don't you dare smile. I suffer in such misery. It's only fair that you suffer too. In spite of it all, they were my parents. A tiny life jerks and twists in my hands. It relies on me. It welcomes me. Its eyes follows every movement I make. It cannot survive. It cannot survive on its own. Without my care, it will come to a premature end. That feeling is called pity. Pity? What's that? Remember that book we read yesterday? The snake swallows this frog. But wails loudly when it feels the frog slashing in its throat. Yeah? Snake cries because it feels pity. Snake pities the frog, knowing the pain. Prey will suffer when it's devoured. It's grieving because the frog's life will be cut short. Okay. Other dads feel the same way. For me too. No. No, I don't know if. I don't think many of us are even capable of pity. Because this is the house of spiders, darling. And spiders hunt. Hunt. I have to do it too, right? With the sword. Yes, when the time comes. But it's so weird. Weird. Why am I not allowed to pull the sword out? Why is it always sheathed? That too, you'll know when the time comes. Am I going to get magic beeper? Get a magic beeper like yours someday. The beeper tells you everything, right? You won't be getting one, no. Okay. But can I still feel pity? Only I can. So, may I please, Saru? You may, but don't recommend it. Let something you cherish take root into your heart, and it'll carve a gaping hole far larger than itself when it's taken away. His words were always gentle, yet subtle tone of detached observation betrayed that presence. Pretense. Back then, I was exhausted from an endless barrage of biting remarks from the other nurse fathers. So I was drawn to his cryptic way of speaking. For me, at least, I thought there was a certain warmth in it. Genuine intention to convey something to me. No. No? Do you believe you can come back? You can back out of this with a simple no? I recall you bragging rather confidently that you had beaten that attitude out of her. Lencia, what happened? Oh, the brat seems particularly cut from your cloth, you know. Must have gotten that nasty bit from you. Come on, guys. Kid's right here. Here, you know. Ryan, give me that. Don't know your way around, Ryan. Just won't even lift a finger unless your name exactly what you need. Give me Zelen's tortoise spiral. Here you go. That's cruel. You know how to unlock it, yes? You'll get the password once you return with the job. Delay, I'm sorry, we'll die. You understand what it means to die? What it means to cut deep, enough to kill. I know precisely how and where to stab to snuff out a life in a single thrust. All thanks to the innumerable hours I spent practicing on targets, dummies, mannequins, and chunks of flesh. Someone I'm not acquainted with, an orange suit. What dreadful fashion sense. The target was an employee of a sizable bank, and I didn't know anything beyond that. Didn't need to know. But then, came to understand what it means to die. To die is to have it all end. The password, now. Did you cut the target down? It's only been 2 hours. The password. How did you get the fixers who are guarding the target? Cut them all dead. Doesn't matter how. She was staring me down with peculiar look in her eyes and her mouth. Her mouth opened as an equally expression. Perhaps it was laughter or the opposite. I have no way of knowing it. Her was spared, as promised, but every time she breathed, I could hear her wheeze and struggle for air, and her tail no longer wagged with delight when she saw me. I prepared a little something for her. Name I have bestowed upon the sword. Stone blade.
요시히데의 손바닥에도 딱 맞는 앙증맞은 크기. 요시히데. 언젠가는 말이죠. 저도 제 아이를 진짜 저의 살과 피로 만들어낸 저만의 자신 그날만을 기다리며 살아가고 있어요.
그 칼자루는 그자만이 남겨줄 수 있는 순수한 애정이었다.
The hilt on my palm was
이런 기분은
the first time.
이전에도 몇 번씩이나
Something like
느꼈지.
that.
몸에 남아있던 멍자국과
Who was clinging to her
그가
and the bruises
풍겨오는
she left
술
him.
냄새. 비록 뒷전부터는 더
The tone of
불이었지만
voice that never
책을
hesitated to read
읽어주는
to
것에
me.
한
Even
채의
though
귀찮음도 보여주지 않았던
the man always made a point to shut the book before the ending.
내가 지나가는 모든
It's better
자리에
to see me walk
아이만이
only
있기를
in
바라기에
the
그걸
comfortable path,
방해하는 모든 이들은
which came
나락으로 보내야 만족하는
with possessiveness
그 마음.
so fierce that was sated only by dooming into the pit of hell. All those got between him and that goal.
자신이 가진 모든
A
예술의
passion
지식들을
to shape me
남김없이
into the
습득시켜
one being the world would
마침내
understand, and the world who would understand
자신의 유일한
him.
이해자가 되길
Reborn.
바랬던 열망.
Pouring into me every bit of artistic knowledge he possessed,
날 쳐다보지
and the
못하고
dustless screams
내가 쳐다보는 것도 견디지
of she
못하는
who
그의
not
메마른
bear
눈치.
to meet my gaze, or have me meet hers.
그러니까
5
이
threads
5개의
twined together to make a rope
나를
that binds
지탱하는
me to
줄이다.
who I am,
그리고
and
그 줄이
the
향하는
rope
길은
laid along the road too.
뭐냐고?
Oh, this?
딸.
See that? It's called the spiral.
한번 박히고 나면
Once it's lodged inside a body,
계속
even the
파고들기
slightest
때문에
movement will make it burrow
제자리에
deep
가만히 있을
to the
수밖에
flesh,
없단다.
forcing the victim to remain perfectly still.
처음에는 따끔한
It may not
가시처럼 느껴질
sting any
뿐이지만
worse than the prick of a
파고드는 무기지.
thorn at first, but the more you try to yank it free, the further it drills into the body.
하지만 계속
But no matter
파고들기
how much it keeps digging in, it will never make it to the other side. The closer it gets to the end, the slower it becomes.
점점 느려져서
It was never meant.
결국엔
It can never meet its end point.
그리고
You know,
이거와 비슷한 게
it all
뭐가
shares
있는
that
사람이
property.
의심이란다.
Doubt.
아니야, 아빠.
No,
이건
it's
얼음
Ree's
땡이야.
dad.
그게
What?
뭐?
Frieza?
아빠가 얼음을 하고
The
있을
game
때
where
내가 아빠를 치면서 땡 하고 외쳐줘야지
start
움직일 수
moving.
있어.
그렇구나.
I see.
그럼 나는
I'll keep waiting
딸이
until
녹여줄 때까지
there's a sun freezing.
그때는
I can
그자가
understand
하는
what
말이
he
이해되지
meant at the
않았다.
time.
그 나서는
The spiral
그
that
사료를
pierces
꿰뚫었고
Saru
그 후에
is then
다른 사람
used to
수십을
pierce dozen more
꿰뚫고
lives and pierce
또다시
dozen
수십을
after.
꿰뚫 내게도 어느 날부터
Till one
그
day,
나선 모양의 의심이
a stake of doubt
박혀버렸다.
shaped like that spiral lodged itself into me as well.
줄은 매듭을 만들고
Threads became
엉켜지고,
knots, endless
감고,
entangling
또
and winding
감긴다.
into a jumbled clue.
이건 거미줄이야, 엄마. 근데
I made a spider way.
이걸 이렇게
You twist it like
바꾸면
this.
짜잔! 사다리가 된다.
Consider cool, right?
너
You are. You
심심해?
bored? Nah,
아니,
I can totally
나
play.
혼자서도 완전
학교
Do you want to go to school?
헐, 갈래. 나 갈래 학교.
어림잡아
Must have been around 8 years old back
되었을 것
then.
같다고 그 눈이 빛나는 걸
I saw
보며
the twinkle in her eyes like
나는
it's like
끊었던 담배가 그리웠고
selling creds.
동시에 그립지
As
않았다.
I quit. Strangely enough, didn't miss them at all at the same time.
속이 울렁거렸고
Stomach lurched, and I
어딘가로
felt
끝없이 떨어지는 기분이었다.
like I was falling into an endless pit.
학교를 다니고 싶다는 생각을 한 번도
I
해본 적
never
없지만
once thought of wanting to go to school.
오래전에 누군가
But I wonder,
물어봐
if
주었다면
someone had asked me the same
나
question
또한
long
저렇게
ago,
대답했을까?
would I have just been just as excited?
엄마, 이것 봐. 이게 요즘 유행한다는 란도셀이야.
그래,
I
내가
don't
사준
know.
거잖아.
I'm the one who bought it for you.
여기에 교과서도 넣고
Textbooks
필통도
here,
넣고
pencils.
이름표도 넣고
So that
학교에
goes.
다니면 어떻게 되는 걸까?
What would have happened if she went to school
평범한 8살이 되어서 글을
like any
배우고
other
읽다가
8-year-old? She began to learn how to
어른이
read and write.
되어가겠지.
And before I even knew, she's been all grown up.
음악을 좋아하는 그 아이는
She always
손에
loved music,
낙이 잘된
so
단검
I'm
대신
sure her
멋들어진
hands
기타
will
가방을
carry
들고
not a
다닐
dagger,
거야.
but a stylish, chic guitar case.
성인.
Grown
저
up.
아이가 성인이
Will she
될
ever
수
be one?
있을까? 그때 시야가 트이면서
Then when my vision opened,
그때서야 우리가 걸려
I
있는
could finally see it.
거미줄
We've been caught in the
한가운데라는
middle of the
사실이.
spider's web. Hey, it's Ryoshu's symbol thing
보였다.
all along.
아비들이 왜 아무런 대가 없이
Why did the nurse father this
거미집에
ire
알아야를
him to have
들이댔을까?
Spire without asking for anything in return in the first place?
거미집이 언제부터 그렇게
When had the
기대나
house
대가 없는 자비로운
Been
공간이었을까?
a place for such mercy, granting charity without exciting a price or a demand.
수업은 문제 없이 끝나버렸시야.
Glass wrapped up without a hitch, you know.
이런 걸 다루는 법하고
It wasn't easy, was it? Bayonets, gun blades, all them fancy doohickey. It calls for tricky timing. Must have been mighty hard for you to keep up, kiddo. It
안
wasn't.
힘들었으니까
Yeah, if
끝났으니까
we're done here. Hot damn.
받은 눈빛이 반짝.
Yeah, always giving me the evil eye, sure.
나를 먼저 찌르겠다.
Sure do. One of these days you'll end up stabbing you. You for your time I'm saying. Swear. Hey.
요시대.
You got talent.
재능이 있으니까.
You best polish it up real good, you hear?
어디 보자.
Next up. Well, all these folks showing up to do tutor today. Guess plenty. Hey, fellas looking forward to this.
약지 쪽에 있는 장로
That old blood-fiend elder from the ring coming in person. And this fella over there ain't got a clue who that is. Must be one of them pinkies. Yeah. Ain't that a hoot?
걸기 끝난 지 몇 달이나 됐다고 이놈들을 붙여놨다.
How's these devils all
얼마
get
전까지만
assigned?
해도 외곽에서
Just mere months
신나게
after the
상승하던
finger
것들일 텐데.
or bow bell. Mighty sure them the same ones that were busy raising hell in the outskirts not long ago. Can't deny they're the real deal. Unless you learn things even the nurse fathers can't teach.
계속 떠들 건가?
Gonna keep yapping fine, I'll leave. Now, what's the rush? I know you got time to spare. By the way, that relic of yours, that sword, it's just some special. They say it's something real special about it. Heard tell that
난다긴다 하는 놈들이 죄다
That's
법도 못하고
fell
게임
from the
되어버렸다더만.
star all them hot stuff who tried to unsheath them got ruined for life.
내가 천퇴성도
Three
이
that fancy
검이라도
blade from that
몇
scatter
번
and
휘두르게
we'll
해줄
see
테니까
just
그 검날
one look.
한번 구경시켜.
I'll let you swing this here bread of mine a couple times. How about it?
또 하찮은
You think
수작들을
I
혀를
trust a
놓이나?
word from you ever again? But I'm a what? You can call me a biscuit. Water. This has probably been one of my longest recording sessions in a long time. Ain't falling for it twice, huh? Figure you got all the memories like old peanut shells. It's new. Yeah, that's the way the cookie comes, right? Just wanted to get a peek while we trained. Didn't know the kiddo's mind would fly even every which way. You could have tried to come up with a better excuse than I don't know. Looks like we have to put a lock on that scabbard from now on, so it only opens when the collective have permission of all 5 Nest Fathers. Come to think of it. Sorry, it's been 3 years since you started coming here, hasn't it? 3 years? It's been more like... You know, once... it's me for being kind and checking on doing. Listen, my poor heart can't handle that beeping no more. Always gets me sick. It's a priest telling you to crack my head like a watermelon. Of course not. And even if I did dispel your head open like a watermelon, I need to take a chance for the right weapon to come out, or... Yeah, my... for trying to quip with ya. I see. Regress into that moment. Don't worry, sorry. Just seem peacefully in your hands. Okay. I don't want any part of any of your tutors or scheming. I've never drawn my sword just to satisfy that cheap curiosity of yours. So give up. Shut up and...
엄마, 나 오늘 학교에서 뭐 배웠냐면...
Let's go inside. Who's this little tot?
안녕하세요. 저는 아라야라고 하고요. 오늘 학교에서 글자...
들어가라고 했어.
Inside, Arya.
그래요. 얼른 들어가서 일 봐.
Long and play.
네...
Okay.
그 시기하네.
Fiddlesticks. Nah. Really hurts the man's heart. Could at least let the kid say hi to Lee Hang. That's how you go. So that peanut's your leash, huh? What? For as much, you're holding on tight to that kid. And spy fellows sure are sharp as a tack. It's just more of yours. Or can you back it up? Ain't that fine mouth of you? Let's talk to your teacher. What's the matter anyways? Already kicked the bucket. But then the lessons I taught ya, those were real, you hear? You're still following that thread. Thread that ties ya, yeah? Hold on to it. Like your life depended on it, kiddo. I ain't helping if you lose your way.
그게 아니라니까. 그렇게 줄이는 거 아니라고.
It's not how to shorten it. Cutscenes. They belong.
뭐라고?
What?
뭐가 아니라는 거지?
What do you mean it's not?
아니,
No.
그런 게 아니라고,
You're doing
엄마. 나 하는 거 보고 잘
Just follow
따라해봐.
after me.
엄마는 나에게 있어서 완성. 또 또 이해 못했지?
Did you?
어,
Nope.
수박 먹어. 알아.
That's a watermelon, Naya.
이럴 땐
This is-
숨어가라고 하는 거야. 요건 아닌가? 암튼
Anyways,
이따가 다시 해보자.
try again later.
낡은 화면 속 떠 있는
Across the
빛들이
fading screen,
무수하게
light shattered
흩어지고
and gathered
몬
endlessly.
형형색색으로
A
보이는 그
kaleidoscope
풍경이
projecting light on the
아무 말도 할수
wall
없이
leaves me memorized. Sun
또다시
begins to turn again.
예쁘다 엄마. 그치?
It's pretty, right?
어,
Yeah.
예.
아니.
그래서
Nisha,
이곳을 나가야 한다.
I have to get out of here and
내보내야
I
한다.
need to get her out too.
거미 집에서의
For the
유효기간이
House of Spiders
끝나기
Society,
전에
she's no longer necessary.
요시에게 그 검은
That blade,
함부로 뽑으면
you
안
must
되는
never draw it
검이다.
on a whim.
이 아비가
Soon I will forge another
곧
sword
만들어줄
meant
테니
only for you.
항상 몸에
So
쥐고
you-
있도록 해요.
I keep it with you at all times.
아빠가 뽑아도 안 돼?
You can't draw the blade. You draw the blade? No, I cannot.
이 아비들 중 단 한 사람 말고
None among the Nurse
그
Father
검을
can
뽑을
draw
수 있는
that
자는
blade,
없어요.
save for one.
그리고 오로지
One,
당신만이
on top of that,
온전하게
only
휘두를 수
you
있게
can wield it. Hit all its proper might.
검의 이름은
The name of the sword is called. Where is that?
유물 중에서도 가장
It's one of the rarest relics in existence, the pinnacle of its kind.
그렇기에 그 검은 뭐
It is a blade that cuts through all,
것은 다시
and wherever it cuts, can never be made whole again.
그날 검을 갑작스레
After that day, I
뽑았다는
drew the sword without warning.
다섯이 모두 만장일치를 말하는 순간에
I was
그 검을 뽑는 것이
would
허용돼.
decide that the blade could be unsheathed only when unanimous permission of all five Nurse Fathers.
그 대가로
In return, however,
머릿속도 같이
it cuts your mind as well as every time you use it.
너무 예리해서 어떤 기억이 배어졌는지
The cut's so precise, so smooth, you won't even notice which memory have been severed away.
우리는
That's why the House of Spiders is going to decide when
엄격하게
and where you unsheath
네가 그
that
검을
sword.
뽑는 순간들을
And we will do so with absolute caution.
그래서 나는
I
열
o-
손가락이 되지 않는
had
횟수로
only used that sword
검을
fewer than
사용했다.
10 times. Just enough to count on my fingers.
아라야가 오기
4
전에는
times
매번
before Aya came,
그
5 times
이후로는
after.
아, 일주일 전에
It was
같이
just last week.
놀러 가서 처음 보는
We went out together and
간식
tried a
뜯어
new
먹었잖아.
weird snack for the first time.
아, 참. 왜
Why
기억을
can't you
못하는
remember?
거야? 그때 엄마가
You said
너무
you were-
달다고 하면서 5개나
they were too
연달아
sweet
집어
and ate
먹었잖아.
like
나는
5 of
3개밖에
them.
못
I only got
먹었는데.
3. You did 3.
이제는 잊어버리고 싶지 않은
Day after
기억들이
day, the list of
계속
memories
쌓이고
I would
중첩되어 가며
wouldn't trade for anything keeps growing, piling, overlapping.
점점 시간은
I
다가오고
realize
있었다는
time is running out.
아라야에게
The Nurse
아무것도
Fathers
신경
may
쓰지 않는
pretend not to
척하는
care about
아비들.
Arya,
하지만
but the spiral of doubt
나선의 형태를
is
한
primed
인심은
for impaling,
아마도 당신들의
biding its
몫으로
time
제
for that
할 일을
precious
감아줬다고
moment
판단될
when they decide their filter around my feet has served its purpose.
알아야.
Arya,
어른이 되면
what do you want to be
뭐가 되고
when you grow
싶어?
up? When I grow
엄마.
up, I want to be.
아라야가 자신의 가방을
I
들고
want to let
원하는 것이 될 수
Arya
있도록
carry her own bags, grow up to become a person she wanted to be.
거미집을 벗어나서
Arya to break free from the
가고
House of
싶은 대로
Spider,
다닐 수
so she
있도록
may find her own path in life.
그래서 이번
Society
작전은 만장일치로
unanimously
결정되었단다.
to commence the mission.
네가 검을
You may draw the
뽑아야
sword.
검에 묶여있는
5
5개의
knots tying the
제각각으로 된
blade,
매듭이
each distinct shape, loose
하나하나씩
selves one after another.
오늘은 별말이 없네.
Are you gonna ask me questions today? What
뭐가?
이런
questions?
작전할 때마다
You always ask the same
말벌처럼
thing during
부럽고
these
내장이
missions.
언제까지 반복되는지
Will it ever end?
끝이
Is there
있긴 하는 거지.
even an end?
끝이
And
있는
is there-
거라면
And if there is one,
그 실체는
what will it look like?
내가 그랬나?
Did I really say all that?
사춘기라는 것이 오면 자식은 말이
They say children
점점
start
줄어들고 예전처럼 살갑지 않게
to
된다고
talk
하던데.
less and grows distant from their parents when puberty hits.
결국 내게도
It's
오고
finally
가는
happening
걸까?
to you too. Every time I use a sword, a part of me gets sliced away.
되어지는데 기억이 제대로 남아
That makes
돌지가.
you think my memories will be fine.
왜? 이렇게
What
불리한
did that
상황에서는 입을
stupid
다물라고
pager
그 기계 덩어리가 또
beep
조알거리기라도 해?
you to shut up when I asked you difficult questions?
입이 매서워졌구나, 딸.
You've gotten a bit snippy, sweetie.
네 딸도 나중에
Imagine how
그런
hurtful
식으로
it'll be
말한다면
if your daughter started
얼마나
talking like
가슴 아프겠니?
to you someday.
알아야 이야기는
I'll bring
꺼내지 마.
you into this.
알아야.
엄마는 그 검을
It's a
들고
scary
갈
face
때마다 표정이
When you take that
무서워.
sword,
이리 와.
come here.
이 안에서 잠깐 기다리고 있어.
Wait in here for a bit.
엄마?
이 안은
It'll be
조용하고
quite
어둡지만
dark, but
모든 것이 금방
here
풀려.
everything passes quickly.
엄마가
So I can hear all the time.
그러니까
So stay in here. Wait for me, Arya.
반드시 다시 돌아올 거니까.
Promise I'll be back for you.
괜찮아.
I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you
기다리고
here.
있을게, 엄마.
그렇게 내가 묶여져 있는
And so I
실을
followed each length of the rope that binds me.
따라갔다.
점집을 나가려고 한
Tell
이유가
me.
뭐야?
Why are you trying to leave? You know what?
아니. 그냥 말하지 마.
Be like that.
계속 그렇게 입
And
다물고
in
있어봐.
silence all you want. Brat, you call find that bundle of liability and
그만 짐덩이를 찾았어. 눈깔커.
eyeball cut.
아빠한테 뭐 하는 게 있었냐? 응? 더 이상 조각내지 마세요, 요시히데. 당신만을 위해 10년을 넘게
아, 다.
Sweetheart,
나는 충분히
hurt me enough.
너무 아파.
I'm in a lot of pain.
그러니까
Swinging that sword for me.
그만 휘 아직 한 명도 남아 있잖니.
You've got more of us to go through. You still got more of us to go through, don't you?
비틀거리면서
Staggering, I took another
나의
step
마지막 아비에게로
to the
갔다.
to my nurse father's.
내게 흉터만
I
남겼던
cut
그 혀를 뽑았고
out the tongue that lashed at me time and again.
그리고
And then
아유, 알수 없어. 이 옷을 너네지 않고서는.
no.
알아요.
머리를
Supposed to be her head.
뇌를 제대로
Perhaps
베지 않은 것은
It
일말의
was
공정심이
out
있을까?
of some last dredge of pity left in me that I didn't cut her brain.
아니면
Or maybe
뇌를
after
베어야 그
swinging
생을 완전히
the
끝낼
blade
수
so long,
있다는 것을
I simply forgot that
검을
slicing the
휘두르다
brain
잊고 말았던 걸.
is the surest way to end a life.
나는 내 아비의
With
숨을
my own two hands,
내
I
손으로
ended
끊어냈다.
the life of my parent.
나와 닮은 얼굴,
Face
나와
like
닮은
mine,
목소리,
a voice like mine,
나와
sword
닮은
style
법살.
like my own.
그렇다면
Will
그
my fate come to
운명까지
resemble hers as
닮아갈까?
well?
무엇이든 벨 수 있는
I drove
그
the blade and
검으로
cut through all
당신의 심장에 꽂아
into her heart,
매끄럽게
and
비틀었는데
even made sure to give it a good twist.
만약 저물어가는 노을에도 소리가 있었다면
And the dying sunset had a voice.
분명
Sounded
이
just like
소리를
this. It's not what I meant to hit. I'll see you guys next time.